In the details of the Marpen News, Minister for Health, the Honorable Julius Timothy, believes transcendental meditation, or TM, should be introduced to people of all ages, especially the youth. Mr. Timothy was speaking at the closing ceremony of a TM training program at the state prison. For the past few months, Jim Anderson and his wife have been teaching TM to the prisoners.
Tolerance is a problem. We have very little time for each other. I mean, if you're driving your vehicle, albeit slowly, and there's a chap in the road, and you'd blow or even ask him to move, he would want to turn around and cuss you. I honestly don't know where we've come with that kind of attitude. And, you know, I think that we should move TM now to the schools so that a lot of that anger, for whatever reason, a lot of that anger is managed by our young people. And I think once they're able to manage that anger, we will see a lot less violence. We'll be able to tolerate each other and understand each other and work with each other better.
Prison Superintendent Algernon Charter says TM is known to have positive effects on individuals.
It has always been an idea to start a TM program in prisons for both inmates and staff. However, due to circumstances at the time, it was not allowed. But nothing happens before its time. Today, TM is in prison. And probably the first prison in the Caribbean to allow TM among inmates is Bodominica. It helps. TM is one of the most effective ways of rehabilitation for inmates. It helps inmates to reduce their stress levels, to be more relaxed, to concentrate more productively, and to be more proactive.
Meanwhile, Jim Anderson, who introduced the concept to the prisons, says there are only benefits to practicing TM.
It's a very simple, natural mental technique. You practice 20 minutes morning and evening. Anybody can learn the technique. It doesn't matter what your background or age or education. Anybody can learn to what we call transcend. That's where the name comes from, transcendental meditation, a mental technique in which you transcend normal, very active levels of thinking to a quieter level, to a quieter level, to a quieter level. That you can actually contact that inner silence that everybody has, and normally they've lost. That you can actually contact your own inner source of creativity and intelligence and bring that out into life and entirely change the way you think and perceive and the way you can enjoy life. So it's something that's open to anyone. It's not a religion. It's not a philosophy. It's not a way of life. It's just a technique that you practice in order to give yourself a much more fulfilling life and to bring really good health.
One of the inmates shared his experience with those present.
I must say it's a very good program, which helped me to release tension and stress, which I was loaded with when I came into prison. It also helped me to keep a balance within myself and the other inmates. So it is a good program, which I intend to continue. And so I again would like to recommend it to any and everyone.